How many hard drives can you cram into a decrepit office PC from 2009? Spoiler, there's gonna be some case modifications, and we're using used hard drives with a completely unknown history. This is the free computer. You guys watched the video about this thing 20,000 times, which is kind of crazy to me. The number one thing you commented that I should do with this thing is turn it into a network attached file server so I can store all my stuff on there, or turn it into a media server and watch shows and movies off of it. I don't know what you guys are on about. This is a terrible computer for that. Number one, it's small form factor. You can put like 2 hard drives in there before it's just completely full. Also, it's a Core 2 quad system from like 2009. It's undoubtedly going to be like really inefficient. And then there's the problem that it's got like 4 SATA ports. You just can't plug many drives into it. I am determined though, we are going to solve all of these problems in the most sketchy possible way that I can. And yes, I'm putting 8 full-sized hard drives into this computer. Still gotta figure out how that one's possible. I made a video about the box of hard drives I bought on Marketplace. I'll put a link in the description to that if you want to watch it later. But the price per terabyte means that this worked out to about $45 worth of hard drives for 8 terabytes of total capacity. So $45 worth of hard drives and the free computer, of course. That's not a bad deal for 8 terabytes of network attached storage. Before I can even try to figure out where all of these hard drives are going in this tiny computer, I need to know how I'm plugging them in. Luckily, I came across this thing on eBay. It's $50. I guess that doubles the price of our NAS, doesn't it? The most expensive part of my NAS is the storage card. The hard drives and the computer combined cost less than this PCIe adapter. But yeah, that's what it is. It's a PCIe adapter that will let you plug in a bunch of hard drives into your computer, provided you use these fancy SATA cables. Well, I got the SATA card installed. I think I need to make a bit more room because all of those drives need to go in here. I'm just gonna take out as much of this useless stuff as I can. Goodbye optical drive, and goodbye card reader. I can definitely mount one of these drives down here underneath the power supply, and I'm thinking I can fit at least 2 over there. You know what, maybe I can fit 3 here, and then there'll be 4 drives physically in the computer, and the rest we'll make some modifications for. Are you getting the concept? I 3D printed this little drive holder thing, and I'm just gonna screw that right to the side of the computer. There you go. Boom. Perfect. Now we just gotta load this thing up. Friction fit. Nice. Tell me that's not the coolest looking NAS you've ever seen. Oh, that's sick. I forgot I do need to put an SSD in here to boot off of, so this does have to come off one more time. I don't know why it's not turning on. Maybe the power supply is severely overloaded. Maybe we broke something. Well, I'm trying to look stuff up, and apparently 5 beeps is supposed to be a RAM issue, which I've literally not touched the RAM, so I don't know why that would be happening. Well, I took the PCIe card out, and now it boots fine, which is slightly concerning. Although I did forget that this only had 4 gigs of RAM, so I'm gonna put some more in there just because. Why does it hate this PCIe card? What did it do to you? I've wandered into the depths of Reddit, and it's telling me to tape up pins on the PCIe port. What is going on here? Does this actually work? Okay, it is 2:30 in the morning. Those are the hard drives. They're there, they're showing up. All I had to do was update the BIOS, change the RAM, tape the pins on the PCIe card, update Windows, and I had to change BIOS settings or something. I don't know, it's working, I'm happy about it. Let's get this software figured out. The first thing I did was boot up Windows and stripe all the drives together to get a performance reading using Crystal Disk Mark. And it got over a gigabyte per second reads and writes. I thought that was actually impressive for what this is. And with that, I think all that's left to do is get an actual NAS operating system installed on here and see where that takes us. Okay, TrueNAS is actually running on this thing now. Let's see if I can get the drive set up. I'm just in the web interface here. Right away, all the RAM shows up, 12 gigs. That's the stupid Core 2 Quad CPU. And yeah, up for 7 minutes. All of the drives are showing up in TrueNAS. Let's create a pool. Wow, that is a loud vibrating noise emanating from the box here. That's probably fine. I'm in the pool creation wizard. I haven't really given a thought to how I want to lay out this data. Stripe would give me the most speed. Mirror would give me the most redundancy. I think we probably want to balance somewhere in the middle, so I'm going to go with RAID Z2, which means we'll lose 2 drives of capacity, but it also means if any of the 2 drives die, there should still be full access to all the data. Let's try and make that happen. 8 drives, next. Log. Log device can improve speeds of synchronous writes. Optional write cache that can be removed. I think that we just don't have one. Yeah, we just don't have that. We're also not gonna have spares. Cache. Being a hard drive based server, it would probably be smart to have an SSD cache in here. We're also gonna skip that. Okay, I have successfully made a storage pool. We've got 5 TB of usable storage space and 2 drives worth of redundancy. This has gotta be the sketchiest NAS I've ever seen. And it's mine. I made this monstrosity. Oh my God, that's heavy. Who would have thought smacking 8 drives in there would make this thing pretty significantly way much? Okay, let's make a storage share. Map network drive, map compact data, finish. Okay, that totally worked. Yes, 5 terabytes. Oh, there it is. This is now not local. This is not running on this thing. This is over the network through the TrueNAS software. I have an actual NAS that is this thing. Oh, this thing is so cool. I love it. This computer really has been through a lot, hasn't it? I found it at a recycling depot and brought it home for free and revived it with some sketchy wiring. Then it got holes cut into it to make a graphics card fit. And then it was used for that sketchy water cooling experiment that got water in the power supply, temporarily killing it. But I revived it again, and then it got used for, well, this. It got more holes drilled into it. Anyway, I'm gonna throw some files onto my newly working NAS and see where I get with editing videos off of here and, you know, what else it's really capable of. Okay, I'm currently copying all of the video files from my last video about the Proxmox cluster. It's copying at about gigabit speed, which is the fastest any of the rest of my network stuff goes, so that's expected. And the CPU usage is around like 30 to 50%, so not bad. Well, that's copying. Let's look and see what kind of software we can run on here. I have never used TrueNAS Scale. This is kind of an experiment for me. Oh wow, you can install all kinds of stuff on here. This app list is expansive. Oh, Factorio server. Can we do that? Factorio.com username and token. I'm not dealing with that. No. No, I'm not making a Factorio server. Minecraft server. Yes, just a regular Minecraft server, Java. Install that, please. Well, we're on the apps thing. We might as well get Jellyfin installed and make a media server. There it is. Install that one. I got all the video files from my last video about the Proxmox cluster copied over to the server, so I'm gonna see what the editing experience is running off of the NAS. I load up the project here and we'll relink the clips and point it to the NAS. This is only 1080p footage I've got here, but this honestly just kind of works fine. I would have no problems with this. Let's see if the Minecraft server works. Well, for some reason it's the middle of the night and very dark, but yeah, Minecraft server runs totally fine on here. And this is the latest version of Minecraft. Absolutely no issues running this. What is a leaf litter? I have not played Minecraft since, what, 1.20? I don't even know what version this is now. But yeah, this is a totally functional Minecraft server running on this thing. I'm about to die. Oh, tragic. Let's install Jellyfin and see how this thing performs as a media server. I'll throw a movie on there and see if it works. Yeah, Jellyfin's loaded up. I threw a movie on here and it's playing just fine. If you wanted to transcode, it probably wouldn't do that very well, but if you're just direct playing, this is great. Well, the free computer has successfully transformed into a network attached storage. It's kinda just done at this point and ready to go into service. And with that, get subscribed and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye!